Now this is home.
Okay.
I mean, it's not much for most people, but this is home. And this, I'm itching to try. This is a plant called mullein, okay? And they say this is good for respiratory. Yeah, this is my refrigerator. Yeah, see here, I keep all my goodies in there.
How long you been ginsenging up in these woods?
Oh, God. All my life.
Well, you had a bunch of them, didn't you? Did you ever get hurt wrestling?
No, I didn't. Everybody else did.
Okay.
I love when they busted my head, though. I loved it when they busted my head.
Yeah.
Blood just a pouring.
You show me how to do it, then I'll follow you.
Okay. You just gotta keep her held as a rope. Put there, in here.
If you get down, then I'll come.
Some people like the ladder, I like the rope. This is one of our other swimming holes.
Hello everyone, this is John with Appalachian Channel, and I'm in White Oak area of the county of Campbell County in Tennessee.
Yep.
This is a county I've lived in my entire life, but this is kind of more up in the mountain area. This area was once known, and still is, known for coal mining. Used to be a lot of it going on up here. And this is Tammy. I met her on Facebook so many years ago, and she would watch some of the videos, and then she started telling me about some of these places. And actually, she sent me to Siler, Kentucky, where we made a video back in the spring, Dustin and myself, at that store. What do they call that store? Clarence's?
Clarence's.
Clarence's, yep.
Yeah. The thing about that was, you know, I didn't see no sign on the outside of it. If you wasn't local, you wouldn't know it was a store.
No, you didn't know.
No. And this is George. She's been telling me about George. Tammy has for some time, and Tammy does ATV tours.
Yep.
And you bring people by to meet George on the tours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my guides. Yep.
Yeah.
I guide people from all over the United States. I've done that for about 6 years now.
Yeah.
On side by sides. Yep.
Yep.
So George is on your stop of interesting things to see in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
Everybody loves George.
Yeah.
They like to hear his jokes and hear his stories, and everybody loves George.
Well, he lives in this bus here, don't you, George?
Yes, sir.
And he grew up right here on this property, is that right?
Well, yes, sir, pretty much. My grandma owned a store about 300 yards out the road.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is the old building still there?
No, well, it's burned down. The block's still there, but you can't see it. It's all growed up.
What was the name of the store?
It was Douglas Grocery.
Douglas?
So you remember as a kid growing up then? Did you work in the store some?
No. But she had a trailer park where she rented out trailers.
Okay.
And I was the unofficial maintenance man when I was a kid.
Okay.
I was also in charge of taking care of all our cattle and our property, which is growed up now.
You have like 100-something acres here, right?
Oh no, there's like 100 here, 10 on this tract, 250 behind us, and good Lord, I don't know how many is on that side.
Is this all still owned by your family, or who owns it?
It's in a trust.
In a trust.
It's in a trust.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, George. I'm going to take this camera down so we can walk around and you can show us some stuff, okay?
Okay. Well, we'll show you some stuff.
All right. That's
wherever you want to go. Oh,
what do you want to
okay.
show us?
Well, see, this has been my home for about 10 years. Now, granted, I did own a really nice house that I built in Clairfield, Tennessee. But the woman I was married to ruined that for me, and I left. And I give it to my daughter when she died. My daughter lived there for a year and sold it because she didn't want to be there. But this is my home. And this is my piece of crap car. But I say that with all love because it's got 300,000 miles on it and your truck can't catch it. But that is my oven and where I cook a lot.
Okay.
It don't look like much now, but I can cook anything you want in that. I can make lasagna, pizza, biscuits, cornbread, you name it, I can cook it. No biggie.
How long before the bus was here, where was you using it? I know you was telling some kind of story about night gardening in it or
Well,
something.
I was a night watchman back in Tackett Creek. I did that for like 6 years. God, I don't know where all I was at.
Kind
Cumberland, Tackett, Frakes.
They just moved
Yeah.
the bus. Every time they moved to a different job site,
Yeah.
they dragged the bus.
We'd drag the bus.
So the
'cause-
coal company owned the bus at that
no,
time?
no, logging company.
A logging company.
Logging
okay.
company.
Using
Yeah, a friend of mine owned it.
So you was there protecting, make sure people didn't steal equipment.
Right. But now, see, my boss said I was the only night watchman he ever had that he couldn't get to leave the job. Okay. Because once I got there, I only went out one day a week, and that was on Thursdays to get my beer, food, and whatever I needed.
Yep.
And then my boss goes, "What's with all these parties I'm hearing about?" And I'm like, "Well, you told me I could do what I want to." He goes, "Yeah." The side-by-side community started showing up because inside the log yard, they could get away with stuff with TWRA that they couldn't get away with out of the log yard.
Was Tammy bringing these people to you?
Some of them. Well, this was before I met her, but it started getting bigger and bigger. And then she started bringing people. And my 54th birthday party,
Yep.
what was it, 200 and something people?
Buggies.
Yeah, 200 something buggies showed up.
Really?
Yeah. And we had a party that went for 3 days. TWRA banned my boss from putting me anywhere on the main road after that one. They said, what was it? We was impeding traffic. We were impeding traffic on a dead-end road. We were the traffic. So I said, listen, no, y'all are just pissed off because we didn't invite you. That's what that was. But, yeah, this is how I power my place.
Well, George would let the side-by-side riders come up in the wintertime when it was cold. And, like, if you'd get out and get snowed on and get wet, and George would always have dry clothes and stuff in the bus.
Yeah.
He kept that bus 1,000 degrees with his wood stove in there. I mean, you knew if you was out in the woods and it was winter and you was cold and you needed to dry up or get a warm place, you'd come to the bus.
Or if you was hungry, if you was broke down. I kept a toolbox that had, like, thousands of dollars worth of crap in it. I just let them take it. Here, go fix your stuff. You know,
or if your buggy broke down,
you could spend the night, leave your buggy. It was safe.
So tell us what happened with TWRA. That's Tennessee Wildlife Resources.
Yeah. Well, they're still not happy with me, but my cousin is one of them. And I told him, I said, look, if you don't like it, just lump it. Okay? Because what's in the log yard's in the log yard, right? And he goes, well, technically, we don't have no jurisdiction in the log yard unless you call us. And I'm like, right, I know this. So we'd have these humongous parties with people from all over the United States. How many fights was there?
None.
None.
Nope.
And I'll tell you why, because when they'd show up, I'd tell them this is the rules. No arguing, no fighting, or you got to leave and never come back. Never had an argument in a log yard. Never.
Nope.
I've cooked food and fed people. It's ridiculous at the stuff we've done.
Everybody knew him as King George.
Yeah, on the Facebook Mafia page.
Tackett Creek Mafia.
Yeah, Tackett Creek Mafia. I was known as King George. And they actually made me t-shirts.
Yeah.
King George, big bright pink ones with black letters so I'd stick out. But I have met people from Australia, California, all over the United States back here in these woods.
Because tell them about why they come here to ride. Tell them about the riding.
Well, this country's like no place you've ever been. And they'll tell you the same thing. You go out west, what do you have? You have what they call slick rock in the desert. It's not a challenge. This is a challenge, okay? Tackett Creek is awesome, okay? Now, me and her ride a lot. By the end of the day, yeah, I'm about dead. What was that flashing? Ambulance.
Oh, it's coming next door to you. Who lives over here?
I would say they're going to get, what's her name? She's a Marlowe. I'd say they're going up here to get this Marlowe lady. She's been pretty sick. I hope she's okay. But this area, and you've probably realized this since you've lived here all your life, have you noticed it's turning into a rainforest now?
Well, it's rained all summer.
Well, I mean, have you noticed the climate has changed since we were kids? but this area is just the wildlife and the trails are you never know what you're going to see. Okay.
Down at the sand cave.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Beautiful at the sand cave. It's like a tropical, like you think you're in Hawaii or somewhere down there. When you go down the trails and all of the mountain laurels and the magnolia trees, and it's beautiful.
That's what I was trying to think of was Hawaii, and I couldn't put it together.
The waterfalls.
Yeah.
We swim in the waterfalls all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to talk about cold water?
Yep.
But this area it's not like any place else, because I've been a lot of places. Okay, I've traveled all over the United States.
Why did you travel? Tell us what was those reasons for traveling.
Just to go. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
I bought an old car. I'd work, save up my money, and I'd just pick a direction and off I'd go. Be gone for a week. I'd go till I was halfway out of money, turn around, come back. My dad asked me one time, I come home, and he goes, "Boy, why wasn't you at work this week?" I said, "Well, I went on a trip, Daddy." He goes, "Where'd you go?" I said, "Well, I went west." He said, "How far did you go?" I said, "Well, I saw Mount Rushmore. What does that tell you?" He goes, "What the heck's that?" Daddy didn't know what Mount Rushmore was. Well, I tried to explain it to him, and he goes, "Why would you go see that?" I said, "Well, just because it was there." That kind of disappointed me. Mount Rushmore looks bigger on TV. It ain't that big. That's like the White House. I always thought, man, this place is huge. No, it ain't. And have you ever seen the Washington Monument?
No, I usually stay right here in Appalachia.
Oh, no, you need to go see this, because so far up, it changes color. Okay, and everybody wonders why. Well, when the Civil War broke out, they were building this, and the stone was coming out of Georgia, and it was pink colored. When the Civil War broke out, they couldn't get the stone no more, so they finished it with rock from up north, and it's a different color. A lot of people don't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You ought to see the arch in St. Louis. Now, that's a fun trip, but I'm afraid of heights, and we went up in, they got an elevator you can get in, take you up there, and you can get out and look out. That was terrible. It was fun, but terrible, because I'm terrified.
Okay. You just going on trips to just see parts of the world,
just to see
historical
things.
places.
Yeah, because see, I always heard all my life, most people never go more than 4 states from where they live. I didn't want to be that person. I want to see everything, and I did.
Now, how'd you travel and sleep? Where'd you sleep at?
Slept in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a 73 Cutlass Olds. It was a big old car.
Yeah.
The back seat, 2 people could sleep back there.
Yeah. What was the longest trip you ever went on?
Los Angeles.
Yeah. How long was you gone there?
Ooh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks in your car?
Yeah, I slept in the car for 3 weeks.
How old was you when you did that?
18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was 18.
He's going to tell you a story about how this hood got off of this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to show you this.
Tell us about this tire before we forget about it.
Okay, well, I was parked at a place called Wolf Pen. She knows. We were just kind of sitting there. We was all outside one day eating lunch, and this tire just goes boom out of the blue. I mean, blew all 2 pieces. All right, scared the crap out of everybody. Well, I told my boss, I said, well, how are we going to move the bus? He said, it'll be all right. So this is where the bus hood comes in. We were going to move from Wolf Pen to Job 4, which is in Rock Creek. And it had a motor in it then. If you notice, there's no motor no more. You can look right there. There's no more motor. See, it's all gone.
What happened to it? Where does it go to?
Well, when we started the bus, it was steaming and smoking, and my boss goes, make it go as far as it will. So I fired it up. Oh, that's baby up there asleep, by the way.
See her.
Yeah. That's my buddy. Well, we're driving down the old railroad bed, and he told me, hold to it till it won't go. Well, it quit going. It went boom. The first fireball wasn't too bad, but the second one blowed the hood plumb off the bus. Pieces of the motor went everywhere. So we had to pull it from there.
It blowed the motor completely apart?
Oh, that was pieces all over the place.
Well, that's kind of unusual, ain't it?
No.
That happens to a lot of them?
You've never heard anybody say, oh, I scattered an engine?
No.
Oh, you don't know too many racers then.
No.
Race people will tell you, oh, I scattered a motor. But now this is home.
Okay.
Oh, I have trouble with steps. I'm sorry. This is home. I mean, it's not much for most people, but this is home. And this, I'm itching to try. This is a plant called mullein, okay? And they say this is good for respiratory. Did I say that right?
Respiratory infections.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
You can make tea out of it from the leaves, or you can actually dry the leaves like he's doing there and then crumble them up and smoke them.
Do they grow here?
Yes, it's everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
They get really tall. They get like 6 foot tall with the yellow flowers on top of them.
But see, I'm sick, so this is going to be an option.
How you plan on taking it?
It's empty. I ain't decided if I want to try and smoke it or drink it.
Maybe both.
Yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
Just to see which works better. Yeah, this is my refrigerator.
So it keeps us
see here, I keep all my goodies in there. Then that one is my drink cooler, but it's melted out.
It's
so.
pretty sad right now.
Yeah, it's sad. I quit drinking beer, so that one's sad. This is just a Coleman cook stove, like campers use. And I've got it hooked to a grill tank. And I can cook on that for, 3 or 4 or 5 months, I guess. I don't have running water, but the bus was fixed where you could pull into a campground, plug it in, turn the water on. You had everything.
He's got jugs.
But that's got changed, yeah.
He goes to the spring down on Westburn and fills his water jugs up for water.
But now this was my heater. This was the wood stove she was telling you about.
Yep.
Listen, this thing, then I went to gas.
Now, did it have the wood stove in this when you got this bus?
No.
Did you fix this up?
No. Well, no, the bus was fixed up better than it is now when he first bought it. But the first guys that lived in it kind of tore it up. They didn't take care of it. But this, we put in it after I moved in. This I put in, year or so ago?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Because I can't do the firewood no more.
They don't have a smokestack going out there.
Well, it's supposed to go up and out the window, and I took it down.
I got you.
But then this is the entertainment for the bus. There's I've got 1,000 movies. There's a bunch over here buried. I've got movies everywhere. But that's what I do for fun.
You got a DVD player.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 12 volt. Everything's 12 volt in here. Well, let me turn this little fan on. It'll help us some. 'Cause man, it's hot in here. Yeah, she got me this fan. And there we go. Yeah. But I live right here 90% of the time. I've got a big TV I can plug in, and I get 8 or 9 different channels on an antenna. But yeah, it uses a lot of power. So my batteries were bad, so I've just been doing the DVD thing. But Lord have mercy, the stuff I've been into in my life.
You grew, now how old was you when your family got this property?
I was just a kid. The first place was across the mountain. Daddy bought that place, and he kind of traded. He bought a house right down here, and the lady that lived in the place we wound up with, her husband had died. She couldn't take care of the place, so Daddy bought her this place, fixed it up, and made a trade with her and give her a little money. Now, the largest illegal strip mines ever in the United States was right over here.
What made them illegal?
Because we didn't have no permits, we didn't file with the government, we just went to taking coal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long did that last? You got caught?
Yeah, well, eventually, yeah. It went 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
The government flew in on us, and we all scattered like rats, and they videoed it. It actually wound up being on 2020. That did.
Really?
Yeah. We all run, and they showed up, and they tagged all of our equipment, you know, seized by the government. Well, as soon as they left, we just pulled the tags off and trammed it to another fellow's strip mines that was legal, mixed it in with his equipment, and that was the end of that. They never did get us, but they almost got us. Then he went legal, and that's what I grew up doing, was running. I run a front end loader in the strip mines about all my life. That's all I knew. I was like 8 years old running a front end loader in the strip mines, which kind of freaked everybody out. But then I raised all our cattle, took care of them, kept the property neat, and then my dad died, and it all just kind of fell apart, and everybody kind of went their own ways. This used to be a yard, and it's a jungle now. You can see it's a jungle. Most of the property.
Was it your papa that ran the moonshine?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yep. Esler Douglas was his name. They made moonshine growing up. My dad, my uncle, and all of them, they were moonshiners. There used to be a place right out here I could show you where one of their stills was, but they've dozered it over now. But that's what they did growing up.
Did they have a problem with the law on it?
Nah. They knew where to hide. They didn't have no trouble. And Papa hauled it in an old cattle truck he had. It had a false floor in it. And he had this old mean bull. He'd put that old mean bull in the back of the truck when he'd deliver liquor. And they wouldn't look in that truck. So he never had no trouble. But yeah, it was interesting growing up here. My dad always told me, he said, listen, he said, when you get up in the morning, if you don't plan on learning something new, don't even get out of the bed. So I learned enough about everything to get me in trouble. Okay.
What kind of trouble you got into?
Just everything. But I mean, I've never been in trouble with the law.
Never been arrested?
No. Yeah, I served in the military. I did my time there.
Had a body shop and a mechanic shop there on Clairfield. That's where he did most of his life, was body work and painting. And
probably 30 years. I was your local shade tree mechanic, they call us. I don't care what you did to your car. You could run it in the ditch and wreck it, I'd fix it. Blow the motor out of it, I'd put you another one in it. Anything mechanical, I was good at. I've worked as a roofer. I went to culinary school. I was actually a chef once down in Florida.
Really? Tell us about that.
Oh, there was a restaurant called the Brown Derby in Sarasota, Florida, and I wanted to work there so bad. But you had to go to school. And I told the manager, I said, look, I don't know where to go to school to do this. I don't even know how to start. And he goes, here. He gave me a business card, and he said, call these people. And I went to school, and I was what was called a sous chef. And I made sauces for the kitchen is what I did. Like béarnaise sauce, marinara sauce, any kind of sauce they needed, that's what I did. That didn't last too long.
How come? What happened? Didn't like it?
I didn't like being inside.
Okay.
I like kind of working where I'm outside. And my garage, I always left the doors open. I felt like I was outside. So I did that for like 30 years. So that wasn't too bad. But then I left Clairfield, went to Georgia, and went to work for a friend of mine. Siler Excavating was the name of the company, and she wound up making millions doing government work on these military bases. But I was her, what would you call me? I was her like service manager, I guess, or whatever. I took care of all the equipment, trucks, everything. Anything broke, I fixed it. But the most fun I ever had in my life was working in the logwoods. I'd give anything if I could do that again. Well, I don't know. I worked over on 63 up the valley. You know where they're widening the road?
Yeah.
Okay, I worked over there for 4.5 years.
What'd you do there?
Run a rock truck and a dozer, excavator, whatever they needed, until I got sick and they made me quit working.
That's what you did after he quit not watching
Yeah.
the bus here. He went to work for them. Triple, was it?
Twin K. Yeah.
Down there road.
When my boss quit logging, I had nothing.
Did he give you the bus or something? Or?
Yeah, he gave me the bus. Pulled it out here. He even graded off this place for me. Because this was a jungle. Pulled it out here and helped me get going. And I applied for 2 or 3 different jobs, but where I don't have email and I don't know how to email, I couldn't get the jobs. But Twin K, one of the guys that worked Twin K remembered me loading his dad with coal when I was a kid. And I don't know how we got on that subject. He goes, yeah, but I remember that. He said, I remember seeing you loading coal when you were a kid. He said, so.
How old was you?
I was like 8,
Loading
9.
the coal?
Yeah, loading the coal. 8, 9-year-old, yeah. A lot of the truck drivers freaked out. They were like, we ain't letting that kid load our truck. And Daddy goes, just watch him go. Okay. I run a loader probably better than most grown men at that point. And I did that all the way through high school. That's what I did all the way till actually after high school.
So you was loading logs?
Loading coal. Digging in the mines. I mean, that's what I did. Run a dozer. I could run anything on a strip mine job. Daddy made me learn.
Was your daddy doing the mining?
Yep. He owned, him and another guy owned the company. It was called White Oak Coal when he went legal.
When he went legal.
When he went legal.
Back in the day, a lot of people, what do they call it, wildcatting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Wildcatting coal. And there used to be a lot of that here. There's an old mine opening out here where they had the rock qualling and 3 or 4 dozen back in there.
Opening back up now?
No, where they were wildcatting.
Oh. Are there anything new opening back up?
Up towards the head of Valley Creek. What's that called in there? Bryson Mountain.
Yeah.
They've got, 600 acres?
Yeah, I think they had like 6 or 8 years worth of coal up there. Up Valley Creek, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be good. That's good to hear.
Well, it put some people back to work.
Yeah.
When the coal left here, this place dang near died.
Yeah, right.
It was bad. That's one reason why I left. Part of the reason why I left. It was just.
After they tore down the Copper Globe.
Yeah.
The big coal tipple up there.
Yeah, this place was done.
It. I mean, there was nothing there, and they had those 2 murders up there at that tipple.
Yep.
Found those 2 guys dead. Been shot.
Right after they found them, they just went ahead and tore it all down.
They were actually up there scrapping when they got killed.
Somebody shot them.
Still
unsolved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed them.
What did that have been?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year.
Summer.
Yeah.
Was that in Campbell County or Claiborne?
Well, that would be Claiborne.
Yeah,
that's Claiborne.
Yeah.
So that's they don't know what happened to them?
No.
What did you think? They just found them shot laying there where they was at with their vehicle? Tell us a little bit what you know about that. I'm interested.
Well, they were inside the tipple. One guy was shot in the face, and they threw him down into the shaker. The other guy was shot in the back of the head, and they threw him in. There's a lot of.
They were up there scrapping.
Yeah, they were up there
cutting metal.
Yeah, they were stealing, basically stealing metal from the tipple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking it off for scrap.
And there was a bunch of other people up there taking metal too, but.
Don't know.
But they're the only 2 that wound up dead.
Yeah, they're the only 2.
Yeah, they still haven't been no arrest in it or.
I don't even know if they have a clue who done it.
You think it was somebody else up there scrapping metal and they got into it or something?
Well,
how about who owned that property at that time?
The wildlife.
No, the owners didn't care.
Yeah,
no, they once the coal shut down and everything was done.
The Nature Conservatory actually owns it.
Owns the property.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that owns most of Tackett and all of this. It's who TWRA leases off of. But they owned it, and so when they took it over, they went in and cut down or scrapped all the hoe tipple, the belt line, everything. And that's what they were up there doing, was scrapping. There was
like.
I didn't hear nothing about it. What was their names?
Oh no, I don't know how you missed that.
Yeah,
it was Robbie Hatfield and Nathan Hamlin.
And they're from Claiborne County?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Campbell?
Claiborne.
Up in here.
Well, no, Robbie was from Campbell. Nathan was from Claiborne.
But they're like, what, 5 miles down the road?
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
of them live like 5 miles down the road.
Yeah, right up in this area, the line kind of runs in and out different places. Don't
Yeah,
it?
well, yeah, you got to know where you're at.
The county line does.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I mean, you know, those boys weren't real good guys, we'll say, but they didn't deserve that. Okay, nobody deserves that. That was just wrong.
Did they have kids and family?
Nathan did. I don't know about Robbie.
And he does,
Did
'cause
you know them?
I've seen their Facebook, family on Facebook asking for any updates.
Well, see, I knew Nathan. I knew him for about probably 15 years. Robbie, I knowed him about most all his life.
They have a Facebook page. I think it's Justice for Robbie and Nathan.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working on some other missing person cases. Did you
Right.
see that
I
video?
seen that, yeah, the Ginsengers up
Yeah.
there. And yeah.
We're working on
Right
that
at the
case
top,
still, and it's kind of crazy.
It's kind of about like that. It's just a
Yeah,
murder mystery.
But they ain't found the bodies of the ones. The bodies was just
No.
they just shot them and left them.
Yes, they just
Yeah,
shot them
yeah.
right there and left them and took off.
Yep, just left them in the Tipple.
Wow, where's that Tipple at?
It used to be in Rock Creek.
I can take you and show you.
Can you?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, she can show you where it used to be.
I got pictures of it before they tore it down, the whole thing, the belt line, the Tipple, all of it. It's all gone now, but I can show you where it was.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Now see, that Tipple's where my dad sold a lot of his illegal coal.
Yeah.
Did your dad make quite a bit of money doing that?
Oh, my dad made and lost millions.
That was back in the 70s, right?
Yeah, 70s and 80s. Dang, there goes another ambulance.
I think that's the same one George just leaving.
No, that other one left a minute ago, didn't it? With the lights
I
on.
didn't pay no picture.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah, it left with the lights on. I don't know where that one came
There ain't
from.
no law, so it ain't nothing. The law didn't come, so nothing else.
Yeah, nah, it ain't nothing. You want to start the generator, honey, and cool off?
Yeah, it's hard.
Do you know how to do it?
I can't remember.
I'll go
Hit
do it
that
real
button.
quick. No, there's 2 buttons and a switch and fuel. You can stay right there. I can go out this way.
I'm gonna watch you do it.
Oh,
I like these steps you got right here. These.
well, these are the Lord of the Rings steps. My little brother built them for me.
Yeah.
But the bad part was, see how it's off center right here? See, they're not centered?
Yeah.
Okay, now listen, I used to drink a whole lot. I've kind of cut back. There's been a many a times I've stepped out of this door to go out and go to the bathroom and forget they're off center, wind up laying out here on the ground.
Oh, that's not a good night.
No, that wasn't a good night, because old people don't bounce good. Okay, we got to close this door or you won't be able to hear yourself thinking there. Okay, choke, fuel, on. There we go. We're making power. Ow. Oh. Okay, is it blowing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. I closed that door so maybe it won't be too loud in here.
I can't even hear it.
Nope. Oh, in here's his fan, but it's hot. It gets hot in the bus. This is our air conditioner here.
Yeah. And when it gets too hot for that, just go to the creek.
We go to the creek. Yep.
Go to the creek.
Yeah. What's the name of the creek?
Tackett Creek. Just down at the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, we got a beautiful swimming hole we go to down there.
Oh, okay. Can you take me down there?
I will.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, take him to the good one.
I'm going to.
Yeah. There's 2. I go to one
Take you
when
to
I'm
the
by
big one.
myself.
I'll take you to the waterfall
But
too.
oh yeah,
The waterfall too.
yeah.
We swim down in the waterfall too. There's a rope and a ladder that goes down the hill to it. We just climb down into it and swim.
Cool.
It's pretty.
Yeah, the last time we was there, it got interesting, but
It's cold.
So if
Yeah.
I was, let me ask you a question. If I was to make it, and I have to, when I do these videos, I got to make a title for the videos. How would you title this video about your life? How would you title it?
ooh,
What would you put on there?
oh my God,
The life of King George.
The life of King George.
probably because it's been interesting.
Do you consider yourself a mountain man, or what?
I did, yes.
You did? What
yes.
do you mean you did? You don't know more?
No, because I'm out here in the city now. Look here, there's street lights, and I have neighbors. And listen, when I first moved here, okay, when a car would come up
Yeah.
the mountain, I'd get up to see who was in the log yard. I was like, oh God, who's out there? Because where I was, if a light showed up, that meant somebody was there.
So now he puts this up at night.
Okay, yeah.
You see the lights.
I drape that across, and then the lights stay out. Hey, honey, will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Will you go out there and wiggle the terminals on the battery?
Yeah.
The charger quit charging. I don't know if the cats moved them or what happened, but it's not charging. I don't know, it might be. The little meter on the... Ah, shit, let me go
What are you
help
looking
her.
at up there?
Yeah, see that little thing with the light on it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a meter. It tells you what your batteries are doing. They may be charging. I think I've got one of the lights might be out. I'm not sure. I've had issues with that. Would charge up enough to show him.
The back of the video.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
What about, you talking about pets?
Yeah, when I was in the logwoods, I had a bear for a friend. We named him Boo Boo. He wasn't a big bear. I mean, he wasn't little, but he wasn't big. When we was in the logwoods, we had a dirt ramp pushed up to the back door, so you just walk in and out. He would come to the ramp and sit down and just go to let me know he was there. And I'd ignore him sometimes just for the fun of it. And then he'd start again. He'd go then he'd rake the dirt to get my attention, and I'd feed him. Should I say this on there? Because I might get fooey on it. I'd feed him cupcakes. A friend of mine would bring me, the old stale cupcakes from the stores, and I'd hold them between my fingers and just reach them out, and he'd get them. He never bothered nothing. I did hit him in the nose one time, but I didn't mean to. I had a truck parked right here, and he was in the back of it, and I had this window down. And I was sitting there on Facebook looking. He stuck his head through the window wanting a cupcake. I didn't know he was there. And I was like, ooh, somebody's watching me. So I looked out the back door, took the flashlight, didn't see anything. Went back to Facebooking, looked again. Then he blew in my ear. And I turned, and when I saw him, I just bapped him one right in the nose. Oh, that was terrible. I gave him a whole box of cupcakes that night. But then I had a raccoon. I named him Ricky. He would come to the back door and eat. Then I had a skunk. I named it Sally. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. That was on job 4. Do you remember the skunk?
I don't remember.
It'd come around and I'd feed it. Everybody asked me, said, why are you feeding that skunk for? Why are you feeding that skunk? I said, well, because it's hungry. Well, they're like, ain't you afraid it'll spray you? I'm like, well, no. It hadn't yet,
Does the bear still come to the garbage dump like they used to some years ago?
No, they fixed it till they can't get in it, so they quit coming.
I noticed as I drove by, it looked like they fixed it.
Yeah, they put a
Compactor.
compactor, and then they fixed because when the compactor first got there, they could reach in there and still get stuff. But they fixed it now till they can't.
They were getting in the garbage dump, and
Yeah,
that would be a bunch of them, wasn't they?
listen, that hillside behind that dump, if the leaves and weeds were gone, shoot, they
All your trash.
500 tons of trash on that
They grab a
hillside.
bag of garbage and start trying to get it up the
Yeah,
mountain.
yep.
I sat
Yep.
there and filmed them before. They sat there and looked through the bag. If it was a good bag, they'd throw it out on the ground so they'd get it.
Yeah.
They'd carry it off.
You know a bear's smart.
Yeah.
Now, I accuse TWRA of turning these bears loose on us. And they go, well, how do you figure that? I said, well, because the first bear come in this log yard, saw that garbage can over there and run straight to it. Knew what it was. Went straight to it, turned it over.
You think they take bears from other places as nuisance bears, like in?
Yeah, that's what they did. I think a lot of these, I think came out of,
Smokies?
yeah, over towards Sevierville.
Yeah.
But they swear up and down they didn't do that. But then they've been caught in lies before, ain't they?
How many bears you reckon's over here in this Battle of the Mountains?
What did I tell you the other day?
That they DNA'd
Yeah.
over 1,000 different bears.
Over 1,000 different, over 1,000 different.
In Campbell County?
In Campbell and Claiborne, okay, over 1,000. That's why they opened a season on them. There's too many.
When's the season?
Shoot, I'm not exactly sure, but it's bow only. You got a bow hunt. Now listen, I'm not shooting a 400-pound bear with a bow and arrows. You'd have to be an idiot, okay? Because if you missed, guess what? Your butt's in trouble. I almost said ass. I did.
You done it, George.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm trying to watch my language, which is hard to do because I do cuss like a sailor, don't I?
Most of the time, yeah.
I'm trying to be good, but yeah, and like the elk, okay, TWRA cares more about now I'm getting a little political here,
Yeah,
ain't
let's
I?
not get into it.
No, I better not do that.
How many elk do you think there are here now?
There's a lot of elk.
It's nothing to see a herd with 10 or 12 in it. Right now, everything's kind of hid in the shade because it's so hot. But we went yesterday and rode all day, and the only thing we saw yesterday was the Bigfoot squirrel.
That squirrel.
I seen this tree shaking, and I was thinking, ooh, a bear, because this tree was getting with it. And I was like, ooh, a bear. We stopped. It was a squirrel. That's the only thing we saw all day yesterday.
Yeah, we were hoping to see the wild horses.
Yeah.
Up in the pigeon roost.
So there's wild horses here too?
Oh, yeah.
How many
yeah.
horses?
Ooh,
I've
shoot.
seen like 25
Yeah.
in one spot personally.
Where'd
But-
they come from?
Well, it all started with one horse.
Red.
Okay. A guy had a horse back in the day when people couldn't afford to feed them. Okay, hay got outrageous. It got bad, so he took it to Valley Creek up above the old deep mines and turned it loose. Now, granted, they were still taking it hay and they'd feed it sweet feed, a couple times a week. And it finally eventually learned to live on its own. I can't remember who done the next one, but they wound up, people eventually started just turning them horses loose up there because they couldn't afford them. Now, gosh
There's a
dang,
lot of 'em.
yeah, there's babies.
The original one, the big brown one, he likes to stay down on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Valley Creek Road. He's always right there on the side of the road. I've got tons of pictures with him, myself, with my grandbabies. Wintertime, summertime, I've got a lot of pictures of him. And I've got a lot of pictures of the other horses too, but more so the big brown one.
Yeah, the big brown one.
Yeah, he's real friendly, real old. He just mopes around.
If you take a
You don't
Folgers coffee
He don't
can
get no hurry.
and hold it out, he'll come to it because that's what they fed
Yeah.
him sweet feed in. He knows that. But
He's real friendly.
real friendly. Lots of horses
There's
in there.
The last time I saw him up at the money shop was a couple weekends ago, and there was one little baby. There was a baby with him, and probably like 6 adults horses. But yeah, there's babies everywhere now.
Now
There's
there
a lot of horses out.
there used to be a lot of wild goats on Egan Mountain. Do you remember them?
I've not seen any wild goats.
Well, they're not there now.
There's
People,
a lot of wild goats up on top of Frakes Mountain.
well, people killed the
And
ones
some
on
sheep.
Egan.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but there was like an old guy used to live up there. His name was Ernest Miller. He was probably the last person to live back in that area. Okay, and I mean live back there. He didn't have electric. He didn't have water. He had a fruit orchard, and he lived off the land. And my dad, we'd go get him once a month, take him to town. He'd get what he needed, and we'd take him back home. He lived on spring water like I did back in Tackett. I call it living water. Okay.
What do you call what you're living here? Off grid or what?
Well, I'm off grid. Yeah, I'm totally off grid here.
So that's something we can put in the title of the descriptions, maybe.
Well, okay, yeah.
That would be.
We're working on CI to try to figure out what we're going to call this video.
Yeah. Well, I have no earthly idea. But yeah, I'm off. I've been off grid for 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
I don't have electric bill. I don't have water bill.
What's it cost you to live here a month? How much you spend here a month to live?
Well,
It just has a cell phone bill.
yeah, I got a cell phone bill, car insurance, gas for the car, cigarettes, just what I eat and drink. Little gas for the generator. Like today, today's the first time my generator's been started since Saturday. So $10 or $12 a week for my electric. Okay.
So about $500 a month.
Less, yeah.
So living off grid for less than $500 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you get some kind of disability or anything right now?
I'm filed for it.
Okay.
I get.
You was sick.
Yeah. I'm pretty sick. You can't tell it, but.
Blood disorder, polycythemia.
Yeah.
He makes too many red blood cells. It makes his blood real thick. And it causes him to have lung problems from the increased blood volume, and that's why he smokes.
Yeah.
He needs to be on oxygen.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on oxygen.
Have no electricity
and I don't have no insurance.
You don't have insurance.
But now they've put me on this thing. I started this 2 days ago.
Yeah, your steroid.
Yeah. Now I was on this one for a while. This one, after the insurance pays for it, it's still $300. I don't have that. The clinic I go to has, what do you call it, a slide scale?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on a slide scale and it cost me $10, which I don't have the $10, so they kind of let it go. But they had a patient that gets these and didn't use them no more. So they called me and asked me, do you want them? And I said, well, yeah, I want them because they're keeping me alive. They give me like, what, nine of these?
Yeah, I think so.
Listen, this is, well, no, I'm not going to do that. That'll get political again.
Is this your propane out here?
Yeah.
So it looks like you get the propane delivered to you.
But it's empty.
Empty, okay.
Yeah, and I can't afford to fill it now since I'm out of work. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had a really good job making really good money to a point. It's just the weather kind of messed with us at the end. And then I had to quit because I was a danger with what's happening to me. I kind of pass out, or I've had 2 or 3 minor heart attacks. My doctor says I'm this close to a stroke that's going to kill me, and I just get up in the morning and I go, well, I'm here another day. When I go to bed, I go, God, if you want me, take me. If you don't, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, because that's kind of where I'm at. And everybody goes, well, why didn't you quit smoking? Well, I did. I quit smoking for, 30-something days?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And then I went back to my doctor and I asked him, I said, look, since I can't do none of these treatments I'm supposed to be doing, what's the point of me quitting smoking? And believe it or not, my doctor goes, there's no point in it. He said, if you want to smoke, smoke. If you want to drink, drink. Because at this point, there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, well, okay. So I went back to smoking. I was drinking pretty heavy, which
he does pretty good up until he makes so much red blood cells.
Yeah.
And his blood gets so thick that's when he starts having his problem. Then he can go donate blood.
Yeah.
When he can
See, I just done that. I donated blood.
And he feels a whole lot better. But he's only allowed to do that, once every 3 months?
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months. And he don't have insurance to do the treatment where he goes into the clinic and they draw it off of it. So he's kind of just stuck right now until he gets his disability and his insurance.
I just had blood drawn off 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I feel great. Okay. I could run from here to your house probably today. Well, I can't, but I feel like I could. But now you come back. Well, I know. I can't even walk to the mailbox.
No,
But,
no, because I have to go check his mail for him.
yeah, but I mean, I feel better when they do that. But now you come back in 2 months, yeah, I'm not doing too good. I can't walk to the front of the bus and back without having to sit down. It's terrible. And I've worked all my life. When my company let me go, okay, when they had to let me go, I filed for my unemployment and I got it. It's $325 a week. Then I went to apply for my disabled and they go, no, your unemployment, you're drawing too much money, you can't do this. And I said, well, okay. So I went back to the disabled or the unemployment and I said, can you lower that amount a little bit till I can apply for this? Well, no, this is what you have to get or you get. And I said, well, then I don't want it. Because the disabled, I need the insurance. It ain't about the money, it's about the insurance. So now I'm living, as bad as I hate to say this, I'm living from friends, okay?
So we help him out, give him money.
I don't have money for gas. My daughter paid for my phone. My best friend paid for my insurance. And then a tire messed up on the car, and he bought me 2 new tires the other day. Well, they're not new, but
the new batteries he's got.
a friend in Georgia sent me batteries because my batteries tore up, and
Yeah.
people just kind of helped me. But
So now, how long's it been since you had any income coming in on the unemployment?
oh my God,
Spring.
April?
Yeah, like April.
Yeah, April.
So you was pretty good up until April.
Oh yeah, I was great up until April, but then that's it.
So now you was able to apply for the disability though.
Yeah, I'm applied,
It's in
and I called about it the other day because I hadn't heard a word, okay? And they go, well, it's in front of a review board. But now my doctor for my, what do you call him, the pulmonal, I can't say it.
Yeah.
He used to work for this Social Security. He's one of the people they send people to. So he said when they apply for my records, I'm going to send them a letter. And they'll kind of maybe, because you're life or death. You're not just crippled, He said, your life or death situation. So hopefully they'll do something soon.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine gave me a camper. What is that, a 42-foot camper?
Yeah.
That I want to have set out here, but I can't do anything because I don't have any money. You got to have money. You got to have power. See, if I could get it out here, I could have a power pole set, and I could have,
Power without the septic passing inspection, then that has to happen. Then
Yeah.
he can get a temporary pole. Then he can move the camper out here, and he'll have air conditioner, bathroom.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
I can live like a normal person again.
Yeah. That was Kelly that donated it to him.
Yeah, my boss that give me the bus,
Yeah.
give me the camper.
Okay.
He's the awesome guy. Kelly.
Oh my God.
Can't beat him.
Yeah, listen. This man had a son born with a heart condition. And I forget how many surgeries he had to have, and they never knew if he was going to be alive the next day, but he lived to 18. And that kid had the best life of any kid there ever was. His dad made sure of that. Okay, that kid, ooh, I miss him.
But George gets in the summertime, he baths in the creek.
Yep,
And
go to the
then
creek.
in the wintertime, he heats his water up on the stove in here and opens the bus door and stands
Take a bath on the
steps
front steps.
and just pours
Now,
baths that way.
I have been caught in the creek in January.
Yeah, when he was
back in the day.
woods, yeah.
I'd get lazy and didn't want to carry water. I'd just go get in the creek.
Well, I've got a few things you might could use. We've worked a lot this year with helping people that's mainly just completely homeless that has nowhere. But I do have a small 300-watt system that somebody bought to give to somebody, and we haven't found anybody to give it to. It's a smaller, got a 100-watt panel, a solar panel with it.
Oh, that's what guy at the campground had. Remember I was telling you about it? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring that to you, and I have maybe a few other things I can bring you.
Oh my God.
That'd be awesome.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, George definitely appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I won't turn that down.
And I got a few flashlights right now that are solar powered that you can use.
I got these babies.
You got them?
Yep. I've had this one for about 7 years. This one's kind of a newer one. But this dude, that's my...
Yeah, George will threaten your life if you carry his flashlight.
Yeah, take off my flashlight. I'll chase you down the road. Now see, I have these lights and they actually work, but I don't hook them up much because it's always just me here. And I know 90% of the time I don't even use this. I know where everything's at.
Yeah.
But when I have a lot of company, those get turned on. Because most people don't know. If you don't know, you'll break your neck in here.
Yeah, I got a few things like that. I actually got a couple of these little lanterns in the car. Let me grab them real quick and I'll be right back.
Okay. Nah, I'm good. Now, what is that?
Some kind of flashlights. Solar flashlights? Oh yeah, let's just put them out
Right
and
off
charge them.
there. You can charge them with your charger. Let's see here. Okay, you pop this loose like this and pop this loose. And see if it don't pull apart. Pull the top of it. And I think it even has a light on the bottom too, somehow. See it up there on the bottom?
Huh. I found it.
Well, there's your two of them.
Ooh. Man, that was...
You set like that or you can hang them like that.
Oh, okay.
Nice, George.
Heck yeah.
So I had them.
Just don't turn it at you and hit that button because that was terrible. And to cut it off, that's how you cut it off?
I guess it's off. There's your two of them. It's got some plastic still on the solar.
Oh, so I got to set them outside?
Well, you can, or you can charge them in here when you're running the charge on it. It just, one of the...
Where do you...
Let me see if I got the little plug-ins that go to it to charge it up. You can charge it on the battery. Or okay, right here. But you can plug them in a couple different ways.
That is just all kinds of cool. I had never seen nothing like that. Now she's into technology, and this is...
They come charged up. Let's see if I can...
That is just cool. Now, this is just for hanging them up, right?
I guess, yeah, if you want to hang them.
I'll figure all this out. Oh, I know what them are. Those are a handle to carry it with. Maybe.
Okay, so now you can charge it like this right here. So you can put this
in my new thing over there.
Yeah, or you can charge it the other way. You can plug it in here, I think. And but here's instructions. It'll tell you more about it.
Oh, okay. I love instructions. That's new stuff to read. I don't read a lot, but I like reading instructions on things. Oh, cool. That one.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't seen it either.
Yeah, that's why I like instructions.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
You can carry it like that if you want to.
Yeah. Well, now somewhere it has a thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I like figuring stuff out. But that's just cool.
I'm gonna bring you something else, okay, too. I got some more. I got another. Like I said, it's not real big, but it'll help you keep some charge on battery. Give you an extra battery backup. It's a battery. It's a battery. It's in a container, and you can plug stuff into it. Then you plug your solar panels into it, and it'll charge it. It's like a charger, like a big charge pack. Okay? 300 watt charge pack.
Golly, that's a lot of power.
We'll bring that to you and try to get it working for you.
Well, now see, I got the new batteries about a week or so ago, and they are, well, the light ain't showing, but they're more powerful than, these are little bitty batteries. They're little gel batteries for like a boat, for the trolling motors. I had them old great, these two made one of what I had, but these things are more powerful than what I had.
Okay.
Batteries have come quite a ways in the last 6 or 7 years, but now these things are just, that's just fascinating.
Well, I'll give you a few extra lights here, so if you need to go outside, or you can set that outside.
Well,
or whatever.
shoot. Listen, I can pop that apart and turn that on. I can see everything I need to see.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that is just cool.
I didn't know that was the button for it, but I really haven't fooled with them. I've gave a lot of them away to people that were homeless or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've never worked with many of them. Well, we'll go back outside here a minute and see if Tammy can take me down there and show me some of them other places.
Oh, yeah, she'll take you and show you some. Yeah. Listen, she knows a lot of people. But I'd get...
That, like everybody, when they get back here and they break their stuff, they can park it back here at like at slate rock wall and drag it down off the mountain and park it, and then they go back to the campgrounds, get their truck and trailer, and then they go up this road to pick up their stuff.
Yeah,
the buggies that they've demolished up in here.
When I lived back here, they'd just bring them to me and park them at my place and then come get them the next day.
So you used to live back here?
Oh, I lived back here for about 6 years, maybe close to 7. Right up here is where I blew the motor out of the bus. See this little hump right here with the power line on top of it? That dirt mound right here, this little mountain right here.
Going up the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, up the mountain. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See, it's kind of in the middle of this bottom down here. It's just a big hump. See now? See that power line up there? Okay. This is what they called Middle Ridge because it was in the middle of this bottom. And that's what the locals call this. And whenever you hear somebody say, well, we're going to the baptized hole at Middle Ridge, that's my swimming hole that's up here on the left.
Where he comes to bath most of the time because he just has his car, and his car won't make it on up the railroad bed, but he can make it to right.
Yeah, right over there is my swimming hole on the side of these bushes.
This is normally where George comes to take his bath.
Yeah, this is my bathing hole right here.
It's where the baptizing hole and George's swimming hole is.
Yeah. Been swimming here ever since I was a little kid. Well, the water is not moving at all. Do not try and turn around. Don't try and turn around. Back us, back us. Yeah, don't. No. That's real soft right there.
Okay.
I was down here the other day and somebody was stuck in it, so.
Well, I'm used to being in the buggy.
Well, I know, but no. Truck, no.
Okay.
No, I don't want to walk home.
You got four-wheel drive, George.
Well, yeah, this truck does do pretty good.
I ain't got you stuck yet, have I?
No, and you ain't killed me yet either, so we're doing good. I thought we was gonna die a couple times, but no, we're okay.
Now I see a pond over here. What's this about?
Okay, there's deep mines up here on the mountain. This water, every bit of this water right here is coming out of that mines. I would give anything if we could get back there and you could see that, because you'd be just like, holy cow, how much water can come out of the ground. By the way, that's plumb full of fish.
Oh, is it? What kind of fish?
You got bass, bluegill, catfish.
Now, we came up this road a couple weeks ago and picked all the elderberries.
Yeah, elderberries.
Elderberry wine.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. You're gonna make it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we learned something later that we didn't know that day. Almost got ourselves in trouble.
You can't eat elderberries raw. They're poisonous. You got cyanide in them.
Yeah.
You have to cook them down before you can use them.
Of course, we didn't know that.
No.
And we ate several.
We ate.
Trust me,
You get
that
sick?
was terrible.
Yeah. We got cleaned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't need a colonoscopy cleaning because we done had one.
But yeah, we're gonna make some wine out of them.
I'm gonna try watermelon wine this time. I've done strawberry.
I'm gonna pick a few more elderberries though. We didn't get quite enough up through here, but I know we're a big bunch more is so.
Well, I want to try strawberry wine, or not strawberry, but watermelon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, George is gonna make watermelon.
I get confused real easy.
Elderberry and blueberry.
I did blueberry once. That didn't end too well. I bottled it too soon, put it on top of my refrigerator, and it exploded in the middle of the night. That was interesting.
But yeah, this is called Tackett Creek Road right here. Because this creek that runs along it's Tackett Creek. That's what they call Tackett Creek.
Oh, I want to tell him the story about the boat.
Okay.
When you first got to the bus, I was telling you a story about me and Jimmy Buffett still in a boat, and you told me to wait, so I'm waiting. But I worked in a strip club in Sarasota, Florida. It was called Club Mary's, and my mom, believe it or not, was the manager of that place. I was like a part-time DJ, cook, bouncer, whatever they needed. And I was in there one evening, and there was a little fella sitting there at the bar, and my mom was talking with him, and I was like, I know that guy from somewhere, but I just don't know. I went over, and she goes, Jimmy, this is my son George. And I go, hey, how you doing, Jimmy? And she goes, that's Jimmy Buffett. And I'm like, no, that's not Margaritaville guy. She goes, yeah, that's him. Well, he had this big tall guy with him in a baseball cap with a mustache. Everybody tells me it was Alan Jackson, because I'm not real, I don't know people that good, and I couldn't remember his name. Because anyway, he goes, what are you doing this week? And I said, I don't know. Why? He goes, you want to go on a trip with me and him? I said, Mom, can I go with him? She said, yep. So we started south in his car, stopping at little bars and little hole-in-the-wall places I never even knew was in Florida. And he goes, I'm tired of this driving. He said, let's go down to Naples. Said, there's a restaurant on the water. I've got a boat down there. So we went down, and we eat, and we climb on this boat, and he reached under the dash and grabbed the keys. And I thought, well, yeah, he does have a boat here. We went all the way to Key West. We're in Key West. He gets a phone call. Okay. Well, he didn't get a phone call. He actually called the guy and said, we're in Key West. And he goes, how'd you get down there? He goes, well, we're in the boat. And he goes, well, I reported the boat stolen 3 days ago. Coast Guard's looking for it. Everybody's looking for it. And he goes, well, we have it, and we're in Key West. He goes, who's we? So he starts telling him, and he said, well, you need to go to the sheriff's department in Key West and then call me back, and we'll sort all this out. But he went back to the sheriff's department, and me and that other fella was out walking around. And in Key West, they have chickens running wild everywhere, okay? And I was like, what's with all the chickens? So I started chasing one of them. I was going to catch it, you know.
They're federally protected.
Yeah.
Those chickens are.
A person stopped me and said, listen, if they see you harassing that chicken, you're going to go to jail. And I said, what? They go, yeah, the chickens have more rights down here than you do. I was like, well, okay. But yeah, that was that was a fun time. Listen, I never had so much fun in all my life as I did with them two.
How long did you stay down there?
We stayed down there about 3 days.
Did you take the guy's boat back?
Yeah, we took his boat back and got back in Jimmy's car. I was never so glad to see a car in all my life, because we went through a couple of big storms. I don't know if you've ever been seasick or not, but that's no fun. Take a drunk person and put them on a boat that you're seeing the sky, the water, the sky, the water. It's not good.
Tell us about this. What's this plant called?
Goldenrod.
Yes. It's always been used for like cuts and like inflammation of the skin and stuff. A lot of people make balms out of it, or they once it's dried, you can put those flowers in some kind of bottle with some vodka, let it sit for 6 weeks, and then strain the flowers out of it, and then you got that tincture, and you can drink it or whatever you want to do with it. Or you can put it in some beeswax and make like a balm out of it.
Yeah.
Have you made stuff like that before?
Yes. It's really good for skin irritation and stuff, the goldenrod is. That was a big plant back then the Native Americans used, was goldenrod.
And then the milk thistle. We got to find him one of them and tell him about that, because that one's the one that blew my mind.
Yeah, the milk thistle plant. It's they use it for detoxing your liver. It's you can buy like the milk thistle capsules and all of that. It's really good for liver problems.
Where we were at yesterday, there was milk thistle everywhere.
Yeah.
Right there's one.
Well, they're purple flowers, but they're real prickly. You have to have gloves to hand. Tons of them down
Now, what is it
there.
called?
An autumn olive.
Autumn olive berries. See the little red berries on them?
But now the
You can
local.
make jelly, you can make wine, you can make moonshine out of those berries.
Now the local people that don't know autumn olive, they call them deer berries.
There's a bigger tree that's got a lot more berries on it. But they're all through here. They're everywhere. These autumn olive berries are.
Can you eat just the berries, or?
Yeah, once they get ripe.
They're really sour right now, but give them when they got to turn really, really red. Then that's when they're ready. About another couple weeks, they'll be ready.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So will there be people come here and pick those?
Some still do, some don't. Most of the old timers did. These younger people,
The bears.
they don't give a crap about nothing that grows in the woods.
They don't know any plants.
No.
They're just like they don't know.
No,
what's
if it ain't on the
edible.
computer screen or on their phone, they don't care. They're not like
I
our
know
generation.
Most of the plants back in here. I know most of the edible mushrooms. Know most of the edible. I know a lot about these woods.
It was funny. I called her one day. She was coming up, and I said, "Listen, there's this weird mushroom growing out in the yard on a stump." I said, "When you get here, I want you to look at it." Well, I beat my way into it, and she looked at it and goes, "Ooh, that's a chicken of the woods. Get it." So I crawled in there. In my Jerusalem cruisers, that's what they call my sandals.
Yeah.
I climbed in there and got it, and we took it in the bus, and she cooked it up. Listen, it tastes like chicken. That was good. And if you didn't notice, the sandals on my feet, by the way, that's what I wear year round. Snow, no snow.
Yep.
I wear shorts. See, sandals. Everybody told me they were my Jesus shoes, and I said no, because I'm not Jesus. But they're my Jerusalem cruisers.
That's what he calls them.
And I wear shorts and a t-shirt year round. That's it. And I hope I don't ruin my shoes, but I got to get in the creek. I didn't bring my soap.
Yeah, you'll just have to not have.
It'll be all right. I actually took a bath this morning, so this will just about be a good rinse.
I come down here for truck all the time, so we'll be all right.
Oh yeah, nah, heck, we got this. Ta-da! Ooh, that one was a briar. Smacked me right in the side of the head. I swear, I can't believe we run in again. You know Herman, the guy I tell you that rides back and forth all the time, the one we got hung behind you?
Yeah.
He's living in his house at Tackett.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
They just make noise.
Yeah, they're not important, really.
Just clink, clink, clink.
Yay, wee-haw, we're at the creek. Ooh, boy. Virginia. I said, what caved in? He goes, they had a mines caved in. They're trying to cover it up, and the government, you know how he is. And I said, well, he goes, don't you watch the news? I said, well, hell no. I said, I ain't watched the news, and I can't remember the last time I watched the news. When's the last time you know to be having an actual TV on? I can't even remember. Well, I'm gonna try it. Tomorrow Saturday. Ooh, Baba Black Sheep comes on. So I'm gonna try and turn it on and see how it works with them new batteries. And if it works good, then oh really? Ooh, I fell off the ledge. Okay, there's it. Hey, don't go too far that way. There's a hornet's nest in that tree up there.
You can see it hanging there, though.
Yeah, it's a little limb hangs out over the water. Well,
I don't see it now.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just don't mess with them, but they won't bother
Yeah,
you.
once I there, you'll see that little.
Yeah. They won't bother you unless you bother them.
That'd be something good to be,
If you do bother them, tell us, and we know to go run
yeah,
the
we're
water.
messing with the water.
Well, this is Tammy and George's swimming hole. They like to come here and swim. So this was kind of unexpected on the trip. But very beautiful place here. This is private property. It's not open to the public here. This is George's aunt owns this property.
Kind of weird.
George, you say your aunt owns this property, George?
My great aunt.
Your great aunt?
Yeah.
Okay, how long she owned it for a long time?
Oh my goodness. Her husband, let's see, how did this go? I gotta try and figure out how to tell you this. He was in the military back, I don't know, probably in the early 60s. And he come home on leave. And a bunch of his buddies took him swimming in a place he'd never been in the creek. And they told him, look, we all just dive out of this tree. Well, he climbed over and dived out and broke his neck. Paralyzed him. And that's about the time that him and her got married. Now, after they got married, this came up for sale. So he bought it. And they run that store at Tackett for...
Was it King's Groceries?
Yeah, it's King's Groceries. He run the store and she run like the deli that was in the back. Okay. Now you've never had food until you eat hers. I'm a good cook, but now she's an awesome cook. But they've owned this for probably close to 50 years. Now my great Uncle Bill, he owns, how many acres did he say was on Uncle Bill's? 300, and then she owned the rest. I can't remember exactly, but
there's hundreds of acres.
yeah, hundreds of acres they
own,
own back
yeah.
here. And ooh, god dang, get out of there, get out. No, hang on a minute. Okay, I got him. He got away. That one swam plumb up my shorts.
Yeah, usually if we bring bread and put it out in front of you, they'll swim up and you catch them with your hands. Especially at the waterfall.
Let me tuck my shorts in because I didn't like that. That looked no good. Okay. TWRA's property starts probably, another mile and a half?
Probably about less than a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from there all the way back to where we turned off the main highway, it's either my great aunt's or my Uncle Bill's. My great uncle.
What's their last names?
Uncle Bill, his last name was Marlowe.
Okay,
She was a King.
okay.
His name was actually Willie, but everybody called him Bill. Yeah.
But this is beautiful.
Yeah, do you remember Loretta Lynn?
Yeah,
Okay, my great Uncle Bill, his daughter, and Loretta Lynn were best friends. And she used to come see my great Aunt Myrtle Lynn, and then they would come to my grandmother's store and look through all the goodies she had. She had a lot of what they call whatnots and Great Smoky Mountain crap, and Loretta Lynn would always stop by and buy something from her. Which I didn't know at the time, really who she was. And I asked my grandma one time, I said, who is she anyway? I said, cause everybody's all excited that she's here. And she goes, that's Loretta Lynn, the singer. And I was like, holy cow, really? What was the one that had the really long hair?
Crystal Gale.
Crystal Gale. Come with them one time. Listen, I've met a lot of famous people in my life. I've met Tom Selleck, Jimmy Buffett, Alan Jackson, Loretta Lynn, Crystal Gale. See?
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
Show it to us, Tammy, what you got there?
I need to borrow the corner of your towel.
this mushroom. George asked me if it was edible. Told him no. Most of the mushrooms that grow under these hemlock trees aren't.
I'm not a big mushroom person, but I'm learning.
Yeah. My favorite mushrooms, wild mushrooms, is the chicken of the woods,
And the morel.
chanterelles, the morels or chicken of the woods,
Yeah.
or they hickory chickens.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Lion's mane. Lion's mane is very good, but they're really hard to find. But those are some of the mushrooms, and the oyster mushrooms. Those are really good too.
I was going to tell you how small America really is. In 86 or 87, I went in the Army. I went in Sarasota, Florida. They sent me to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. They call it Fort Lost in the Woods. I went out there and did my basic training. Once I got done with that, I got a weekend pass. So I went off the base. I went in the Pizza Hut because I hadn't actually had pizza in like 9 weeks. So I thought, get a pizza and some beer and enjoy myself. I'm sitting there looking at the menu, and a guy walks over and goes, "How are you today? What can I get for you?" And I kind of recognized the voice, but I didn't look up right away. And I said, "Well, I know I want a picture of beer." He goes, "What kind?" I said, "Do you have Bud Light?" And he goes, "Yep." So he left, come back. He goes, "Well, what do you want to eat?" And I looked up and I said, "Michael?" He goes, "George?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "What the hell are you doing?" Oop, sorry. I said, "What are you doing in the middle of nowhere, Missouri?" He goes, "Well, I'm hitchhiking to California." I said, "For what?" He says, "Well, I'm going to go out there and go in the Navy eventually." And I said, "Well, how did you wind up here?" He said, "Well, this is just where I run out of money. So I took a job." So I ordered a pizza, and he sat there with me, and we ate pizza and drank beer and caught up on things because I hadn't seen him since high school. But he just lives as a crow flies, probably 10 miles from here. He went in the Navy and did his thing and came back. That's something a lot of people from here did. One guy I went to high school with, he was the first one killed in the Desert Storm. That was terrible, but yeah, I missed that guy. His name was Gregory Hicks, Sergeant Gregory Hicks. He was stationed down in Texas when he got killed, but he left behind a wife and 3 kids that weren't his. He adopted them because he couldn't have kids. That was a sad deal. But this country's small. Anywhere you go, you're liable to run into somebody you know. And I try and tell people all the time, just be good to everybody. Don't be mean to nobody. And she'll tell you how many them little people that most people turn away has spent the night at my house. And I fed them, clothed them, took care of them, but I will not give them money. Okay.
Okay, so this is a steep hill. You gotta go?
Yeah, gotta go. You gotta go. Giddy up, go. Hold on to your bloomers. That wasn't too bad. There's one water. See that water coming out of that? You can go over there and take a drink of that and never in this world have to worry about being sick from it. That's the cleanest water you're ever going to drink.
Is it?
Yeah, I lived off the water that comes out of this mountain for, what, 6 years? Yeah.
The bigger waterfall we're getting ready to go see.
He put this ladder in the new road,
And you can go up and down it pretty good now, but that is a deep hole of water. And it is cold, okay? It comes out of the, it comes out of the ground just maybe 100 yards up through here.
Just straight up out of the ground?
Yeah, right out. It comes right out of the side of the mountain. That is the purest water, okay, you're ever going to find. But now it is cold. If you're going to go down, hang on to the rope. Okay? Because if you don't, you'll fall.
Okay. I'll see.
Yeah, please don't fall.
Well, I'll try not to, but looks like it's tied up good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. It's just, you got to hang on.
Okay, guys, I got to decide how I'm going to get the camera down there. I'd like to film climbing down, but it leaves me only with one hand to climb with.
Yeah. You want me to video you?
Well, I got to have the camera down there.
Well, poop. I can't.
I'll do it. Let me see if Tammy's going to go. See what she's doing.
Barefoot when he was a kid all the time. When I got older, I couldn't stand being barefoot. Now I'm such a tenderfoot. I went to the beach at Jekyll Island in 2020. I had to have shoes on to walk on the beach. Yeah. God.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. We're going to go down here?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You want me to video you going down there and
Well,
bring your camera down?
I can film. I'll film you.
Okay.
You show me how to do it, then I'll follow you.
Okay. You try to keep her held at the rope. Keep the knot. You put one foot there, one here, one there. Yeah, wait till I come down. Just hang on to the knot. That's what they're in here for.
Okay.
That's what they're in to do.
I'll let you get down, then I'll come.
Some people like the ladder, I like the rope.
Okay, I got you. So. I'm trying to get down it. It's not too bad.
No, you just got to be real careful.
There you go. You're almost there.
What you do, find some garbage?
Yeah, I'm going to take it up there and put it back to the truck and haul it out of here. It's been here for a few weeks.
I'll come get it. I got my shoes on now. What is that, a floaty?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm slipping and sliding. I got it.
Yeah, while I'm in the truck, I'll just go ahead and take it. Normally, okay.
They made it.
You made it, huh? This is one of our other swimming holes.
Okay. Oh, shit, I about fell off the hill. Oh, shit. I thought I was going to go meet John the hard way.
Yeah, that's something we absolutely hate is when people throw trash out back here. That's here forever. They shouldn't do that.
My name's Eddie Worthel.
Where you live at, Eddie?
Live here in Campbell County.
Campbell County? You lived here most of your life?
I've been here all my life.
Yeah. Well, we was told you was a pretty interesting character, and Tammy wanted you to come down and let me meet you. She said you used to ride bulls?
Yep.
You got a belt there or a buckle?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about that bull riding. What's that like?
It's rough. You get hurt, you get tore up, you get hurt. I mean bad.
Yeah. Did you get any bones broke?
No, I've been lucky.
Yeah. How many years did you do it?
Not long.
Not long.
No.
Figured it was a hard job.
Yeah, after I won my belt broke, I quit.
Oh, you said you was to quit while you had, huh?
Yeah.
Tell us about your gun there. What's going on with your pistol?
It's a 22.
22. Get out there and let them see it there. How about that? That sure is pretty. Now you use that so when you go ginsenging?
Yes.
Yeah, for snakes, right?
Right.
Yeah. How long you been ginsenging up in these woods?
Oh, God. All my life.
Yeah? Yeah. Is that your main income for the year, the ginsenging?
Well, that. Every now and then I pill it, but I pill it around the house, but
Yeah. You do pretty good with the ginseng every year?
yeah.
Yeah. If you get out there and hustle, you can make a little bit of money digging it, can't you?
Yeah.
It ain't easy though, is it?
No, it ain't.
It ain't for a weak person, is it?
No.
Not for a city person either, is it?
No, it ain't either. You got to know these mountains. You got to learn how to walk up and down these mountains.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll take me with you when season starts. It starts here next month, September 1st.
You right?
I'd like to go. Maybe we'll come up on a snake and we'll get to see you shoot that snake.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, I wear my snake boots. If it's a copperhead, I usually stomp them.
Stomp them.
Yeah, stomp their heads.
How about that?
If I got my snake boots on, that's what. But the rattler, I won't take it. No chance on a rattler.
Yeah.
But a copperhead, I will. I stomp their heads and squeeze it like you put a cigarette out.
Why's that?
Huh?
Why's that?
Because
What's the difference in copperhead and rattlesnake?
a rattlesnake's deadlier than a copperhead. Copperhead will kill you. A rattlesnake will.
Yeah.
One hit. If you don't make it out of the mountain, that one hit, you're going to die in them mountains.
What do you mean? Is it a rattlesnake or a copperhead?
Rattlesnake.
Oh, so copperhead ain't as poisonous.
They're poisonous, but they won't kill you.
Have you ever been bit?
No.
Yeah. So how old was you when you first started singing?
Oh, God.
Young?
Young.
Go with your dad? Family?
No, I went with one of my daddy's best friends.
Okay. Yeah. You like that pistol, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like it. You do good with it. You ever run into any problems in the mountains besides,
No.
no?
I won't kill nobody unless I have to, but I won't kill them. I just burn them over with a rat shot.
Well,
And hunt wide.
don't hunt what?
Wide.
Wide, what's that mean?
They'll take off and go, 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 go. Then two right there I've got will not go, go, go. They'll stay right there. They may go about 100, maybe 200 yards and that's it.
Will they come back when you call them?
They'll come back when I holler at them.
Yeah. How long you had them?
Oh, God. 2 years.
Okay. You been training them?
No. I traded for them.
That's already trained?
Yeah, they're already trained. I just traded for them. I just trade dogs for dogs. And a lot of times I trade a rifle for one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, what do you mainly hunt? Coons?
Coons.
Yeah. You see many bears back in the mountain?
I've seen a few. I try to walk up on them. They'll take off running from me.
Yeah. They say, that boy looks hungry. I'm going on up the mountain. They scared you're going to eat them.
Well, there's one guy down at the dump before he left and everything, before he moved him somewhere else. He looked at me and he said, there's that bear. I said, what's that? I said, them people watch the jail, they'll come in here. I jumped from the side of that fence and acted like an idiot, and that bear took off running.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to get them in the dump all the time, didn't they?
Yeah.
They got them locked out now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this, like I said, this thought I was an idiot, they took off running from me. But every time I see one over and attack it, I try to get as close as I can to them. They'll take off running.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I won't say that I was laughing. See, when I was young, and everything.
Oh.
And I was going out doing the bull riding because I was working and everything else.
So how long's it been since you wrestled, Eddie?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Oh, it ain't been too long ago
Hey,
then.
did you tell him about you being the stripper dude too?
No.
You didn't bring the
No,
stripper
I
dude
didn't
up?
bring that up neither.
Listen, I'm gonna tell on him.
I don't care. You tell
He
all
was
you want.
he was a male stripper at one point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like I said, I ain't done
Hey,
a thing. I ain't done a thing
Listen,
since
I
was
know
growing
some
up.
women that hired him to do a party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they told me, said, you ain't never seen nothing like Eddie wiggling. And I'm like, listen, I don't want to see Eddie wiggling. But now the women, I won't mind watching, you know, but I'm not too into watching men
I
wiggle.
had to get my other glasses out.
Oh yeah.
So how long's it been since you did been stripping?
striptease.
Yeah.
Not long. His last birthday party, because he tried like hell to get naked, didn't he?
They tried.
Listen, he danced a spot over in my yard where the grass was. There wasn't no grass the next day. He was half naked. It was like 20 degrees, and he's over there, oh, dang, it's hot, and clothes are flying, and he's like, I got my boomer shorts on, or what'd you call them?
Thunders.
He's got my thunders on. I'm going to show them to you. And I'm like, God, Eddie, I don't want to see them. Yeah,
Everybody
but
calls
now-
them long handles, but I call
Well-
them thunders.
We got him drunk. First time he'd been drunk in how many years?
30.
Yeah, 30 years.
Oh, so that ain't fire. You was picking on him, man.
Well,
wasn't
it was interesting.
They're asking, yeah, George is saying, you don't fight when you're drunk, do you? I said, no. I said, no, all thing I do when I'm drunk, I'm dancing.
And boy, he did. I was scared to death we was going to burn him up in the fire because he kept getting close to the fire. And I was like, Eddie. He goes, I got this. I told Mary, I said, Mary, what are we going to do? She goes, just leave him alone. He's got this. I'm like, okay. And I just stayed hugged up to Mary all night because I just knowed he was going to die out there in my yard.
That fire.
I was like, oh, he's going to die. He's going to die. How do you explain this to the cops? Well, this guy got up here, hadn't been drunk in 30 years, and he decided to do a strip tease, fell in the fire, and now look at him.
Now, what was you drinking?
Beer?
Beer.
Beer. Didn't have no
Did
moonshine?
did he drink any of the booze?
No.
Nope, it was all beer.
Okay, I
But
didn't
I
know
was
if he-
killing them like crazy.
I thought I got him to take a shot of,
No.
No?
Uh-uh.
Who did I talk into taking a shot?
David.
Oh, yeah, okay. I knew somebody took a shot. I just couldn't remember.
It was Dave.
Yeah. Phew. Lord, that was just...
I had a good time.
Well, I just knew you was going to fall in the fire, though.
I
That
was
scared
going
me.
to fall in that fire.
I was like, oh, shit. Now,
I was watching myself.
I was thinking about the what to tell the coroner when they showed up. You know, how did he die? Well, he got drunk and he decided he was back in his striptease days and clothes went to flying. Next thing I know, he's in the fire pit going, it was fun.
Nah. Like, I know what I was doing. Mother seen me. She seen me drunk. I never... Yeah, I might get close, but I don't get that close.
Well, it was fun. I had fun.
I
don't
did
know if
too.
y'all did or not, but I did. But it did get cold that night, and him out there running around half naked, I don't know how he didn't catch pneumonia or...
I was stone drunk, didn't care. Out of 30 years.
You know, it took forever for the grass to go back in that spot.
I don't care.
Well,
Poor
you
old
know,
Tammy couldn't keep up with me. She tried to dance with me. Poor old Tammy couldn't dance with me. Couldn't keep up with me. Nope. You tried and you couldn't do it.
What, man? No, don't do phoning.
That's the way my dog does. She wants to jump on people.
Yep. No, he don't need your help.
That's my bandit. He's all right. Yeah.
So these are coon hunting dogs, huh?
Yeah, that's my Walker and that's a black and tan.
Black and tan Walker.
Walker here, black and tan down there.
Okay. I don't know the difference in them.
I do.
I know, I can see.
This is my little Walker.
Now, that's a coon hound?
That's a Coon.
Coon hound, what they call coon hounds. Both of them, but they're
Yep.
just different kinds.
Both of them.
Okay.
She's a black and tan and he's a Walker.
All right. Nice.
Take them in there and show them your little, what's it, Blackie?
Oh.
Yeah, go in there and see Blackie.
What's
I can bring him out.
who's Blackie?
Oh,
My Chihuahua.
Okay.
Well, he wanted to.
What?
Come on, Blackie.
Hey, baby.
He's here.
There he is. Oh, this is, what's that?
That's Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper.
Here's Blackie.
Here's Pepper. That's Blackie.
And this is my baby.
Now, here's Eddie's old guns. He's got several old shotguns in there. Eddie.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of them in there.
That ain't all of them.
He's got a few more.
Got one more. 30-06.
Here, I'll put you back under your cover.
Yeah, he likes to stand under his little blankets.
He loves his blankets.
Wow.
Oh. 30-06.
30-06. Now, what you hunt with that?
Deer.
Here,
Yeah.
I told you I'm an outdoorsman.
here, I'll go. Get back in here. Oh,
I'm a hunter.
I can see that.
okay, I'll go put it
Eddie
up.
ain't gonna go hungry, are you?
No, I never do. I don't never go hunting. That's my muzzle loader. Deer hunting. 22, 20 gauge, 16. There's been a bunch of them wanting that 16, I won't sell it.
Now, we didn't talk about that down there at George's, but you said you wrestled. You had some belts from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're
buckle?
outside.
Side.
Okay.
What, baby? What, sweetheart?
No, they're right there on that.
They're right here.
Because I have to get the leather to refix.
I gotta find the leather, redo them.
And that was in a fire. You had a place
Yep.
that caught fire.
Let's see.
Yeah, they survived though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Where else did you wrestle at?
Charlotte, Jellicoe,
Barbersville,
Barbersville.
North Carolina.
Well, you had a bunch of them, didn't you? Now, what league is this that you was wrestling in?
Different ones, they got different ones I was in. And I had one belt, then somebody stole it. It was a hardcore belt.
There's a what?
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Oh God, that's where anything goes.
Oh.
Chairs, ball bats, steel ball bats, barbed wire.
Did you ever get hurt wrestling?
No, I didn't. Everybody else did.
Okay.
I love when they busted my head, though. I loved it when they busted my head.
Yeah.
Blood just a pouring. I loved it.
Yeah. Crowd cheer for you?
Oh, I was a heel.
Oh, you was the heel.
I was a heel. They hated me.
Oh, you was the bad guy.
I was a bad guy. They hated me.
What was your name?
Lightning Jack.
Lightning Jack. Yeah.
I
Okay, tell us about
lightning
these
bolts.
lightning bolts. Now, where does a man get a good mask like that at? How'd you
You
find
order them offline.
You ordered them?
Offline.
Now, for his t-shirts, I made them.
You made them?
Yeah.
They still fit you, Eddie? Let's
Yeah.
put one of them on.
You know where one of them's at?
What, your t-shirt?
Yeah.
Put your mask.
Oh, yeah, they still fit.
I'll go see if I can find your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, they still fit. You won't get my eyes?
That's all right.
So
Well,
why'd you give up on the wrestling for?
They said I was too old.
You got too old, huh?
Yeah.
That's right, just gonna break.
Yeah, they probably gonna break.
How old are you?
64.
Yeah. Well, you look like you're in good shape, though.
I stay in shape.
Yeah.
Don't take no kind of medicine.
Yeah, you look like you're about like a 24-year-old.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
They said, I wish I could be like you.
Yeah, right.
That's all that ginseng in there.
What do you eat mainly? What's your diet?
Wild game.
Wild game, really?
You don't buy that stuff out of the store. You take wild game.
So you
Better for you. See, that's the black and red.
I couldn't find his t-shirt.
Well, you need to start a league of wrestling for people at 60 and older. Then see, the senior league. We see them boots. Look at that.
Got some thunder pants too somewhere. Huh? Them thunder pants.
Well, y'all call them
Oh, his long johns.
long handle. Keep me warm in the winter. Biggest one I killed so far was an 8.
Right?
Oh God, you would see. I'm gonna show you them horns. I'll go in the house and get them real quick.
Okay.
We got burned up in the fire, but they're still good.
You might have some ginseng from there.
Did you ever go ginseng hunting?
With my son.
Yeah.
Once.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd
I'm
you
not
so?
very good at identifying it.
Me either.
My son can spot it. He could stand right here and spot it up in them woods, but not me.
I can't either. I never could find it.
Well, I don't know where it's at. Here's the pants he wear.
Looks like it'd be hard to wrestle in them rascals.
No, he wrestled good in them. Well, he'll probably fail. Where you going, Peppa?
A sled. That's a sled he made.
Yeah. Your dad made that?
Yeah. He's going to be making some horses to put on it. On a single tree.
Nice. Did you grow up right here?
No, I growed up in Jellicoe.
Oh, okay. Now, what's that now?
I took care of his boys.
He is his babysitter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
When he lived in Oak Ridge.
Oh, okay. So that's how y'all met?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your age difference?
I'm 66 and he's
64?
63.
63.
64.
See, that's the horses he was making.
Okay.
And one of the legs broke off. That's the horses he was making.
Yeah, nice.
So you're going to put on that sled before he died.
Well, we're getting ready to go on back down there to George's, and thanks for letting us come up and see some of your stuff here.
Here, I'll go put it up.
That's what he called that, a lazy man's walking stick.
Yeah. Well, we'll holler at you next time,
Well, we're
okay?
going to go back up,
You gonna go back up there too?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
And all kinds of crap. So I go stealing whenever I can.
All right, so you're gonna come over and cook some lasagna for us.
Yes, sir.
All righty. And we met Eddie and Mary, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, we went down to y'all's place and looked at some of Eddie's coon dogs and coon hides he's got, and some of his shotguns and things like that. So that was interesting. Do you consider yourself a real true mountain man?
That's right.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, good. And then we got Tammy over here. She's the one that knows these people that brought me up here to meet them, or I'm come up here and met them. You know, we all met here at.
Yep.
And we had a good day today, didn't we, George?
Oh yeah, went swimming in the creek and everything. Went bouncing around. Shoot, yeah, had fun. It's killed me, but it was fun.
Well, we're going to say bye on this video and close it out, and then we'll be back. I'm hoping to get to go ginsenging with you.
That's fine with me.
And then I got a solar power thing I'll try to get for you tomorrow when you come down.
Okay.
I'll go get that.
ATV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, and then you got to go buggy riding with her. That
Okay.
is fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But what time are we meeting tomorrow and where?
Whenever you can get there. My place, whenever.
Will you tell me a time?
She's the
we
one.
said 2 o'clock.
She's the
Okay.
one.
At 2 o'clock, I'll be at Goat Rock Bridge.
No, don't
No.
go out there. Go down there to, go to the chicken.
Okay, I'll go to the chicken.
Down there at the court,
Okay.
that's called Big Creek Market.
Okay, do I got your phone number? Is it your
Yeah.
phone number on here?
Yes, it's on there, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll go to the chicken and call you.
All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Appalachia Channel. We're in the backwoods of Campbell County. It's called White Oak, and it's about in the mountains. You got to go back here a little bit to get in here.
Yeah.
So we've had a good day today, and George has been fun to talk to, and got to meet some other folks here, then got to meet Tammy for the first time today.
Yep.
And so we're going to see you on the next video, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say bye. All right.
And it just became a way of life with me that I know it sounds crazy. I don't have water, don't have electric, don't have a flush toilet. I don't have none of the stuff most people have, but I'm happy. I don't have the worries everybody has. Tomato sauce, and let's see, I don't know how big a one he wants, so I don't want to overbuy, but we don't want to underdo it either. And then you got to have the tomato paste. Okay. Now let me think for a minute. Do they have a small can? He took it in the woods with him.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
can.
and he run all kinds of goodies with it. Well,
Now you can charge it up, just regularly charge it like when you're charging your.
Now, George, you can charge it up, and then at night you can plug your fan
Yeah,
into it,
yeah.
and it'll run all night.
Oh, my big fan?
It
Oh,
might,
Lord
yeah.
have mercy.
That way, you know, if you want to, but you also, it's got a solar panel. I know you have one solar panel there now. This
Yeah,
solar
but mine
panel-
broke.
This one goes with it. This solar panel.
Okay.
Hooks into this, and that.
I was coming down here to do something for you. I gotta go outside. Give me just a minute.
Right, guys, it looks like it is ready. This is what you call making lasagna in a grill. We even made some of the bread in here, and yeah, he's gonna bring it inside. And we'll get
Yeah,
ready.
boy, we're ready to pig out now. All right, there ain't nobody in the way, are they? Because this is hot, and I don't want to burn anybody in any way. Woo! That got hot through the mittens.
Let's cut a piece here, guys, and see what it looks like.
Oh, I hope it turns out good like the rest of them did.
Now, I'm going to think this has probably got to set for a little while. Is it not supposed to set?
Well, kinda, yeah. It needs to quit a bubbling and all that mess, but you know, we're impatient.
Impatient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of us ain't ate a bite all day, so.
Yeah, the longer it sits, the more burner it is.
Well, look at
Oh,
that.
look at that mess. Yum.
We're going to let